Today, let's dive into the world of a true culinary superstar, Schnitzel. This dish has captured the hearts and appetites of food lovers across the globe, and for good reason. Schnitzel is more than just a meal, it's a celebration of flavor, texture, and tradition, all coming together in one delicious bite. At its core, Schnitzel is a thin slice of meat, often pork, chicken, or veal, carefully tenderized to perfection. It's then coated in a layer of breadcrumbs, sometimes seasoned with a hint of spice, and fried until the outside is golden and irresistibly crunchy. The process is simple, but the result is pure magic. Imagine the sound as your knife slices through that crisp coating, revealing the juicy, tender meat inside. The first bite is a symphony of textures, the satisfying crunch, the soft, flavorful interior, and the subtle aroma of freshly fried breadcrumbs. It's comfort food at its finest, evoking memories of family gatherings and special occasions. Schnitzel has a unique ability to fit any setting, whether you're enjoying it in a high-end restaurant where it's plated with elegance, or at a cozy family dinner table where it's served with love. Schnitzel always feels special. It's a dish that brings people together, offering warmth and satisfaction in every bite. But let's be honest, the traditional method of making schnitzel involves a generous amount of oil. While that deep-fried crunch is undeniably delicious, it can sometimes leave us feeling a bit guilty about our choices, especially if we're trying to eat healthier or cook for our families. So, the big question is, can we achieve that same signature crispiness and deep, satisfying flavor without resorting to deep frying? The answer is a resounding yes. Thanks to modern kitchen tools and a little culinary creativity, we can reinvent schnitzel for a healthier lifestyle, without sacrificing taste or texture. By understanding the science behind what makes schnitzel so crave-worthy, and by using a few clever techniques, we can create a version that's lighter, yet every bit as delicious. It's all about making smart swaps and embracing new methods while still honoring the spirit of the original dish. Today we'll break down the classic schnitzel, explore what makes it truly great, and then rebuild it from the ground up. Our goal? A schnitzel that's lighter, healthier, and just as satisfying as the one you remember from your favorite restaurant or family kitchen. This journey isn't about giving up the foods you love. Instead, it's about finding new ways to enjoy them, ways that fit your lifestyle and nourish your body. It's not deprivation, it's pure innovation, and it's delicious. Along the way, we'll take a quick look at the rich history of schnitzel, tracing its roots from the heart of Europe to kitchens around the world. We'll see how traditional methods have stood the test of time, and how modern cooks are putting their own healthy spin on this beloved classic. By the end of this chapter, you'll have all the knowledge and confidence you need to create a perfect, crispy cutlet right in your own kitchen, one that's both satisfying and guilt-free. So, grab your apron, gather your ingredients, and bring an open mind to the table. We're about to embark on a delicious adventure together. Let's get started. Good eats and great memories await. Welcome to the new world of schnitzel. To understand schnitzel, we need to know its roots. The most famous version, Wiener Schnitzel, comes from Vienna, Austria, and must be made from veal. It is also German favorite dish, while legends credit an Austrian general with bringing the recipe from Italy. Breaded and fried meat was already common in Vienna. The dish became a symbol of Viennese cuisine, thin veal, coated in flour, egg, and fine breadcrumbs, then pan-fried until golden. As schnitzel spread, cultures adapted it, using pork or chicken, changing the breading, but always keeping that thin, crispy, delicious cutlet at the core. Its universal appeal is why schnitzel has found a home in so many kitchens worldwide. Let's break down the classic schnitzel. Start with thin meat, veal, pork, or chicken, pounded to a 1/4 inch. The breading process is key. First, dredge in seasoned flour, next dip in beaten eggs for a sticky coating. Finally, press into fine, dry breadcrumbs for a uniform crust. Each layer has a purpose. Flour helps the egg stick, egg binds the crumbs, and breadcrumbs create the crunch. Traditionally, schnitzel is shallow fried in clarified butter or lard, giving it that rich flavor and golden, bubbly crust. The result? A delicate, decadent dish that's all about texture and taste. But all that frying means a lot of fat. So, what if we could get the same crunch without the oil bath? That's where our healthier method comes in. Let's see how. Time to reinvent schnitzel. Same crunch, less fat, We'll swap the frying pan for the oven using high, dry heat to crisp the coating. Instead of regular breadcrumbs, we'll use panko, Japanese style, light and extra crunchy. Panko's airy texture means a crispier crust with less oil. For cooking, a wire rack on a baking sheet lets hot air circulate, ensuring every side gets golden and crisp. We'll use just a light spritz of oil or cooking spray, enough for flavor and browning but a fraction of the fat. The result? All the color, flavor and crunch you crave with a healthier twist. It's a smarter approach to a classic favorite. Ready to build your schnitzel arsenal? Let's gather what you'll need. Healthier doesn't mean less delicious. Let's get prepped. Let's start by choosing the star of your schnitzel. For a classic take, boneless, skinless chicken breasts are your best bet. They're lean, cook quickly, and deliver that perfect juicy bite when prepared right. If you're looking to switch things up, you can also use turkey or veal, but chicken is the most accessible and family-friendly option for most kitchens. Alternatively, thin-cut pork chops are a fantastic choice. They offer a slightly richer flavor and a tender texture that pairs beautifully with a crispy coating. Whichever protein you choose, make sure it's fresh and trimmed of excess fat for the best results. For a standard batch, about 1.5 pounds of meat will yield 4 generous cutlets. This is the perfect amount for a family meal or a small dinner party. Slice the chicken breasts horizontally to create even thin pieces. This ensures quick, uniform cooking and that signature schnitzel crunch. Next, it's time to set up your breading station. Arrange 3 shallow dishes in a row, one for seasoned flour, one for beaten eggs, and one for your breadcrumb mixture. This assembly line setup is crucial for efficiency and helps keep your workspace tidy. For the breadcrumbs, panko is ideal. It creates a light, airy crust. Enhance the flavor by mixing in a teaspoon of paprika or garlic powder or both for a subtle kick. You can also add dried herbs like parsley or oregano for extra depth. Gather your essential tools. A meat mallet or a heavy skillet for pounding the cutlets thin, plastic wrap or parchment paper to prevent sticking, a rimmed baking sheet to catch any mess, and a wire rack for cooling and crisping. The wire rack is especially important. It allows air to circulate around the schnitzel, ensuring every side gets perfectly crispy instead of soggy. When it comes to fat, you have options. Use olive or canola oil spray for a lighter, even coating that helps the breading brown beautifully in the oven or air fryer. Or, for a richer flavor, brush each cutlet with a thin layer of melted butter or oil. This step is key for achieving that golden, restaurant-quality finish. Before you begin, lay out all your ingredients and tools. Having everything within arm's reach streamlines the process and keeps you focused on cooking, not searching for utensils. This is called mise en place, mais con une autre, in deux en place, a French term meaning everything in its place. It's the secret weapon of professional chefs and home cooks alike, ensuring a smooth, stress-free cooking experience. With your station organized and your ingredients prepped, you're ready to assemble your schnitzel with confidence and ease. Good preparation is the foundation of great schnitzel. Taking a few extra minutes now will pay off with crisp, delicious results later. So, double-check your setup, make sure your workspace is clean, and get ready to cook like a pro. Now, let's move on to the classic 3-step breading process. Flour, egg, and breadcrumbs. Each layer plays a crucial role in building that irresistible crust. Remember, the secret to perfect schnitzel is all in the setup. With your arsenal assembled, you're ready to make schnitzel magic happen. Let's get started on the breading. Time to transform chicken into schnitzel. Slice thick breasts in half for thinner pieces, then pound each between plastic wrap to a 1/4 inch thickness. This tenderizes the meat and creates more surface for crispiness. For breading, use one hand for dry ingredients, flour panko, and the other for wet, egg, to avoid breading your fingers. Dredge each cutlet in seasoned flour, shake off excess, dip in egg wash, let excess drip off. Press into panko, coating every surface. Place breaded cutlets on your wire rack, repeat with all pieces. This process ensures a crisp, even crust. The schnitzel is now ready for the oven. Simple, clean, and effective. Let's bake them to golden perfection. Next up, the crunch. Now for the crucial step, oven baking. Preheat your oven to 425 degrees Celsius, 220 degrees Celsius for high heat and fast cooking. Place the rack of breaded cutlets on a baking sheet. Lightly spray or brush the tops with oil, just enough to help browning. Bake in the center of the oven for 15-20 minutes. flipping halfway and spritzing the other side. Both sides get golden and crisp, thanks to the wire rack and high heat. You'll know they're done when they're deep golden and the chicken is cooked through. Let them rest on the rack for a minute. This keeps the crust crunchy. Listen for that sizzle. The result, schnitzel that's crunchy, flavorful, and light. No deep fryer needed. Maximum crunch, minimum fat. Let's plate it up. Your healthy schnitzels are finally ready. Golden, crisp, and perfectly baked. The aroma that fills your kitchen is irresistible, and the sight of that crunchy coating is a reward in itself. After all your careful preparation, it's time to serve up a meal that's as nourishing as it is delicious. For a classic presentation, keep it simple. A bright, fresh lemon wedge on the side. This small touch adds a pop of color and a promise of zesty flavor to come. It's a nod to tradition, but also a way to elevate your healthy schnitzel with minimal effort. Just before you dig in, squeeze that lemon generously over the schnitzel. The citrusy juice cuts through the richness of the crispy coating, balancing every bite, and making the flavor sing. It's a simple ritual that transforms the dish, adding brightness and a touch of elegance. When it comes to sides, you have plenty of options to keep things light and satisfying. A tangy German potato salad brings a hearty, comforting element, while a fresh green salad with a zesty vinaigrette keeps the meal vibrant and refreshing. Both are classic companions that complement the schnitzel beautifully. For an even lighter touch, try a peppery arugula salad or a cool cucumber salad tossed with fresh herbs. These salads add crunch, color, and a burst of freshness that pairs perfectly with the crisp schnitzel, making every bite feel balanced and wholesome. Take a moment to plate your schnitzel thoughtfully. Lay it over a bed of mixed greens, nestle a lemon wedge alongside, and finish with a sprinkle of chopped parsley. This simple arrangement not only looks inviting, but also ensures every forkful is packed with flavor and texture. Remember, we eat with our eyes first. A beautifully arranged plate, with vibrant sides and careful garnishes, makes the meal feel special, whether you're serving guests or just treating yourself to a weeknight dinner. Now you have it all on one plate: a crispy, golden cutlet, a wedge of bright lemon, and a fresh, tangy salad. The colors and textures come together to create a meal that's as appealing as it is delicious. As you cut into the schnitzel, listen for that satisfying crunch. Inside, the meat is juicy and tender, while the outside stays perfectly crisp. Each bite is a blend of savory, crunchy, and fresh flavors. A true celebration of healthy comfort food. And the best part? You achieved all this without a deep fryer. Oven baking keeps things lighter, but you don't sacrifice any of the satisfaction or flavor. It's proof that you can enjoy classic comfort food in a healthier, more modern way. This is schnitzel you can truly feel good about. Crisp, flavorful, and made with care. It's a modern classic, reinvented for today's kitchen. So serve it up, savor every bite, and enjoy the final frontier of healthy, homemade comfort food. We've explored schnitzel's history, deconstructed the classic, and rebuilt it for a healthier kitchen. By understanding the why behind each step, we've kept the soul of the dish, just made it lighter. This recipe is a template. Swap panko for cornflakes, add spices, make it your own. Cooking is about adventure and creativity. If you enjoyed this, subscribe for more healthy, science-driven recipes. Share your results and ideas in the comments. I love seeing your creations. Thanks for joining me in the kitchen. Now go make some guilt-free, crunchy, good eats.